All right, there's your 2 listings. That was good. Now tell me how you did your listings. Like how did
Okay, so
you?
I have had a bunch of evening bags at home
Okay.
already, and that I was going to, sell somehow.
Mhm.
And so when I went online, I grabbed this one just because it was a unique looking bag. I'll zoom
Yeah,
in on
pull
the
up the
picture of it.
listing. Sure.
Kind of a pyramid shaped bag. And I bought it at a consignment shop myself.
How cute. Yeah.
And I just thought it was adorable when I saw it. And it was such a good price. I mean, it was like really inexpensive. Well, I pulled it up, didn't know who made it or anything when I purchased it. And when I went to list it the other day, I looked for comparable on eBay and some of
Mhm.
the other online retailers, found out that there was a comparable bag for sale on eBay for $110, the exact same shape, the
Nice.
exact same size, the exact same retailer, manufacturer. And it was a Stingray bag, same
Oh,
exact manufacturer. So this is
okay.
Python.
Yeah, it
The
looks like real snakeskin. I'm guessing it
It
is.
is, it's Python. So
Right.
I could have sold it for more, but I didn't want to. I don't really. So I put a make offer price that is lower than the buy it now price,
Mhm.
substantially. So I started out like this. I showed the logo. I copied similar pictures that the other person did. I'm
Mhm.
not happy with the pictures. I ironed and ironed and steamed and steamed and steamed my white background.
So, all right. So here, how did you do your photos? Did you do them on your iPhone?
I did them on my iPad, and
Okay.
I also tried the eBay app, and these are not I'm not happy with these pictures.
Okay.
This was my first attempt, and
Yeah. I mean, you have to, I mean, you got to get started, right? You have
they're
to start
horrible.
somewhere. So here we
Um, the pictures I took today are better than the ones that I took this day. But
Okay.
trying to find a place in my house where I had decent lighting and where I could put a light, a lamp with no shade on it and everything else. Um, Getting my ruler and getting everything set up,
Mhm.
it was frustrating, and picking out what I wanted to start with, which would be easy. And then I looked at this and I went, girlfriend, how are you going to ship this? Because this is not going to lay flat. So
Right. You're going to get a priority mail. You're going to get order some priority mail
I
boxes.
did. I ordered a
Okay.
bunch yesterday, and they should be at my house in the next 3 to 5 days. I ordered my poly mailers based on what you guys had listed as your favorites on the
Okay.
consignmentchats.com website. Um,
Thank you.
so my postal scale should be delivered to my house today.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I'm excited. So I have got those things ready for me to use. So this was my very first listing.
I
So
mean, that's great. You got it up. It looks good. You can always go back. And now that it's up, you can always go back and revise photos. Like if you're not
okay,
happy with them, I'm going to tell you a couple little tips just with the photos. So
sure.
you use the eBay app and take the photos right in the app. There's a background removal tool that you can use. Did you?
Okay, so I tried that, and what happened was I was accidentally removing some of the handbag
Okay, it doesn't work great
because
for everything.
my stylus was not my Apple Pen. I lost my Apple Pen, so I bought an off-brand, and I couldn't get it to connect to my iPad. So I was trying to use my finger, and I was overdoing it and removing some of the purse.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, it's not good for everything. The other
Yeah.
thing I recommend is if you're taking it on your phone, there's like the different settings along the bottom of the iPhone in your photo app that allow you to do original, vivid, warm, and you can
Okay.
adjust that when you're taking the pictures. So a
Okay.
lot of times for jewelry, I end up just using my iPhone and clicking on vivid warm because whether it's silver or gold, it comes through correctly. Or not vivid
Okay.
warm, just the vivid
Gotcha.
setting.
Okay.
And then there's also an app you can use. It's called Photo Room.
That's what you guys were talking about on one of your
Mhm.
consignment chat YouTube.
And it does a much better job of removing the background than
Yes.
um, uh, the eBay app.
Okay, I
especially-
hadn't looked at that one yet, but I have that because some of the jewelry I have, I was comparing it online this morning
With them on the white.
on the white.
On the
Okay.
white, using the iPhone with the vivid, and then
Okay.
using the photo room to remove the background. So
Okay.
maybe
just-
start with a couple like lower ends, like not your highest end jewelry, right?
Right.
And just, you know, practice, play with, get the listings up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really impressed you got these 2 listings up and they look so good.
That is
So let's
it.
let's go in. What we're gonna do is go back to go back to there, and let's
Okay.
go to edit
Okay.
that listing.
For this one?
Go,
Okay.
yeah, just for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go. So does this look familiar with you?
Yes, this is it.
Okay. All right. So let's see. The title looks good. It looks like you did your research there. I don't think search is going to pick up the black / white / brown.
So take that out.
I would take that out and maybe say Python. You said it was Python?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would maybe say Python.
Take out snakeskin.
No, leave in snakeskin. I think that's a
Okay.
search term. Or if you want to just list one color, but I wouldn't use the backslashes because I just don't use the slashes.
Don't use the slashes. Okay.
Yeah, like you could say black, white, tan, or whatever it was.
Tan would fit better than, yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then, all right, so next the subtitle. So you want to take that out because you don't want to, I don't think most people ever use that.
Okay.
Unless it's something
Okay.
highly specialized, because it, you know, that would be like $1.50 a month for that to have that subtitle on there.
Oh, I just noticed that.
So I've never actually encountered anybody that uses subtitles.
What
So
was confusing to me is how it kept coming back before I could make the listing active, that I had to continue to add descriptive.
yeah, and
That was really confusing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we'll get to that point too.
Okay.
Sorry, so the custom label, the SKU, this is where people put, like I put my barcode in there. Molly puts a combination, the barcode and the location of the bin in her storage. So like as you start developing like an inventory system, you're going to use that custom SKU, and you can go back in and add that. You don't have to worry about that. I'd say
Okay.
after you get your first 10 listings up and you start selling, then we'll work with you on an inventory system and using that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So your category looks good. You don't need your second category. That's usually a fee if you do that.
Oh, sorry.
All right. And then scroll up a little bit. Yes. Condition description. This is usually what shows up for people on the mobile app. So I always fill this out.
Okay.
Pre-owned. If it's in like mint condition, I say mint condition, no signs of use or wear, or just a little something in there that says
right here
is. Yeah. With a condition.
Okay. And I thought I did. That was,
you might put that in the full description. We'll see as we go down.
Okay. So fill this out now or in a minute?
Yeah, no, fill it out.
Okay. Can I say great pre-loved condition?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Like, if there's any noticeable marks or wear?
No.
You would note it. Okay. I'm so impressed with your listing.
Really?
Yes.
I'm just a longtime shopper.
Yeah.
And I looked at other people's and how they wrote their things before I wrote anything.
Yeah. Okay, and let's go down.
So is that enough? Because this is not the loving, the fun one, right? This is just nuts and bolts right here.
Nuts and bolts, but I've noticed on mobile, that's what people see. They will see the title and they will see that condition description. They don't necessarily go down into the main description. You'll find frustration. People just don't look, but they do generally see the condition description. Okay, you have your photos. Excellent.
Oh, I could even lighten it up right here. I see that.
You can,
Okay.
I don't care for the way it, I mean, I never had really luck with it.
Okay.
Not, okay. Okay, so you
The
kind of,
item specifics are what really got me.
yeah, now this is really difficult and eBay is always changing them, requiring more. Now, the rule
Yeah.
that you want to follow is you need to fill out the ones that have the asterisk.
Okay.
The rest of them are only if they apply. Okay.
Okay.
So don't put NA in something if it's not applicable, because that takes you out of the navigation, the left-hand navigation search. So
Okay.
fill out the ones you absolutely have to, and then the other ones that you don't absolutely have to, only if they apply. The
Okay.
other thing to note with this is, I'm going to give you the example of color. So if we go down to color and you just hit that arrow there next to it, you don't want to add in your own custom color, because that also removes you from search. Even you take the most applicable one.
So should I put it to black?
You could do black. I mean, multicolor is a selection.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can definitely use that, but you definitely don't want to add your own in there. Like I
Right.
told Molly this yesterday because she hadn't realized. So if you have something, let's say you have something that's teal. There's not teal on the drop down list.
Right.
You're going to pick the closest color, like blue.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that's just an important point there. Okay. So that
Okay.
looks good. I don't know if you want to change the leather to snakeskin.
It wasn't an option.
It's not an option.
I didn't think so. I didn't see that on there. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't think it was on there. No.
No. Okay. All right. So leather. I think you can add another one in here.
Oh, enter your own.
So enter your own for this.
Okay.
Because this one is a little different. You can keep the leather checked.
Okay.
Okay. And click add.
Oh, add. Gotcha.
Snakeskin. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
It looked like it had leather trim as well. Correct?
It does have leather trim, the braided wristlet.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's go down. Everything looks good.
Oh, I keep doing that. Sorry.
No problem. Okay. Bag charm, lightweight line. Yeah, okay. I would take the fun theme out of there.
Okay.
But that's up to you. I mean, that's kind of a
No,
okay.
I didn't know if I had to add something.
And
That's what I was
sometimes you have to
confused
be
about.
careful. Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful because stuff will automatically be checked.
Yes.
So you have to go down and uncheck stuff. It's very frustrating.
Okay.
Okay, so keep going down. All right, how's the strap? So,
See, all of this, I thought I had to add stuff.
yeah, no, not unless it's applicable.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so that looks good. Okay, genuine.
Is this correct? Do people care if it's climate controlled? I was going to say, I mean, at some point I will be pet free. I have a little dog that doesn't shed and has no dander.
Right. Okay.
But
I think if people are concerned, I think people assume it comes from a smoke-free and climate-controlled environment,
okay.
and they'll ask if they're concerned about it.
Okay.
I mean, some people put it on all their listings.
Okay.
I don't think it hurts. I don't think it hurts to have it on there.
I just copied that from somebody else. So
yeah, I don't think it hurts to have it on there.
okay.
I would take out free shipping.
Okay.
Because we're going to take care of all that. What eBay is moving toward is keeping all of that in the business policy, so you don't have to put that in your description. Like in the
Okay, good.
put all that in
Because,
the description, but
okay,
it's in business policies. So
Oh.
if you need to change it at some point, you can change it, and you don't have to
Okay.
update your description. So you don't want to put any of that in the description.
So I can take this out now.
The free shipping, and I would take out the please email with questions or requests.
Okay, so take all this out.
Yeah, take all that out.
Okay.
Okay. I would just put like, go down to like, so, all right, so you have your first sentence. That's awesome. And then I would hit enter before mixed tones of black. So that's on the next line. So it's a little bit easier to read.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Like I would just put each sentence maybe on its own line or something like that, so people can just easily see the main points here.
Oh.
You know, my dog has to go out.
I'm surprised my dog didn't start barking because she heard your dog. She's right here by my feet. Okay.
All right, that looks wonderful.
Okay, so just make sure everything in the description is like one liner.
I think it definitely makes it easier for the buyer to read and get the main points. Like each thing has its own line.
Okay.
Because a lot of times you have to think of it as on mobile too, you know, what's easiest to read. All right, that looks awesome. Great job.
Okay.
And you're also going to, even though you're going to note any defects in the description, what I do is I literally copy and paste the condition description right into the actual description.
Okay.
I have it in both places. That way, if there's a flaw or something, hopefully people read it in one of the two places and see
And
it.
just put no noticeable defects or flaws at the bottom, like I have at the.
Yeah, like you have that in there already.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just cut and paste that. So it's the exact same wording. I'm not writing anything new. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will eventually save, you know, when you get in the flow, it definitely saves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And so then keep going down.
Okay.
All right. So we have the description. Everything looks awesome.
Oh, here we are. Okay. Description.
Back up just a little. Did we miss anything? Okay. All right. Fixed price, good till canceled. Okay. Yep. We're not going to get into auctions or anything like that.
Now, I probably want to change the price and drop it. Nobody's going to pay $70 for that. Post-COVID. Who's going out?
You'd be, you know what? You'd be.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. I always err on the side of pricing things higher, and I actually keep off the automatically decline offers lower than such and such, because
you do.
People will send you like a test to see if you're a responsive seller, or to ask you a question about the item. They may do it in offer form.
So should I have done it accept offers of at least?
I keep those both blank because it gives you the opportunity to start a dialogue with a buyer.
Okay.
You know, even if you are going to, like, even if they offer you $5 for it, you can just say, you know, thanks for the offer, you know, the lowest and you can do a counter offer. The lowest I can go is 55 or something.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah. So I think it just keeps, especially in the beginning, since you're new, I think it'll keep the dialogue open, even if you are declining those offers.
Okay. So I take this off.
Keep that checked so they can, anybody can make you an offer. And
okay.
You have to manually respond. Like when somebody sends you an offer, that just means you have to respond to it.
Now, Libby, how do I get notification? Like, can I get a text message from eBay if somebody makes an offer to me?
Or you'll turn notifications on your phone or your iPad for eBay.
Okay.
You'll get that, but I'll also show you where to check for that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
the other thing with pricing, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think I did. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. The other thing with pricing is recommend, like if somebody's searching for something, like if they're searching for something under $75, like whatever those parameters are, you want to be priced at 74. You don't want to be
Okay.
priced like at, like I think one of the parameters is $50. Like when you're searching eBay, show me all snakeskin handbags, $50 and under.
Right. I want to be 49.
You want to be 49, right? So you
Right.
always want to be under that, whether it's, you know, 49.99. I just do
Right.
nines. I price on the 9s and the 4s just for
Gotcha.
that reason, to show up a little bit better.
Okay.
All right. So, and I always say price higher. That way you have the ability to run a sale. You never know what people are going to buy something for. But they're welcome to make an offer if they think the price is too high. Like I would rather price something for $100. And if I have people consistently sending me $60 offers, I know I probably overpriced it.
Okay.
So I think it's better to err on that side.
What about when eBay, like I saw over the weekend, eBay was running sales. When
Mhm.
eBay runs an overall sale, like for Memorial Day weekend, is that something that automatically applies to all the buyers, or is that something you have to approve in advance?
It's usually with some of their bulk sellers with pre-approved items, and it really
Okay.
doesn't
Apply to individual
apply to us.
sellers.
Or if the
Okay.
buyer has a coupon, we never, like a coupon from eBay, we never
Right.
see that. I mean, it's transparent to us.
Okay.
So yeah, there's
Okay.
nothing you really have to do or worry about there.
Okay.
Okay, so scroll down a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
All right, now this is important. This is my favorite part of eBay.
Okay.
Is the business policies.
Yes.
Okay, will save you so much if you get this set up right from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, so you have your payment policy. You're just going to have probably one payment policy, immediate payment. Shipping policy, this is the big one. Okay, so this is calculated. So if we click on edit next to
Well, I
that,
don't want calculated, do I?
well, we're gonna see here. Let's see what you have it set up. Okay, so the policy name. Now tell me how do you want to do free priority shipping? Like what's your goal?
I want to do free shipping,
You want to do free shipping. Okay.
like whatever you guys do for the like 1 pound first class, 12 by 12 by 12. Is
Okay.
that?
Do you think this is over a pound once it's packed up or under?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
It's
That's
under.
why I'm going with the small stuff first.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is, because it is a higher value item, I usually do everything over $50 priority mail because it's insured. But
I don't think,
that's
be
totally
honest,
up to you.
I think I paid $7 for this purse.
Okay.
So I'm not.
Okay. So it's probably worth it if you do, since you're starting with items that are under a pound and probably mostly under $50. This is what we're going to do. We're going to change that policy name. We're going to call it free first class.
Okay.
With upgrade options.
Okay.
Okay. This will be your default shipping policy.
Okay.
All right. So if you start to do something that's going to be over a pound packed and shipped, then we'll make a new policy for those items. Okay. So we're going to go down to US shipping. Oh yeah, you can take that out of there.
I'm just going to say default.
Okay. Good.
Okay. So now down to US.
Yep. Okay. So calculate it. You're going to change that
This one?
The first drop down, that's going to stay that way, I think. Don't quote me on it. Keep that.
Varies by buyer location.
Yep. Okay. Then we're going to go down to services where it says USPS priority mail.
Mm-hmm.
Change that to USPS first class.
3 to 5 business days.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, good. And that's going to be your free shipping option.
Okay.
Here's what else you're going to offer additional service. So let's click on that. And that's going to be USPS priority mail.
Okay. Small flat rate or
So just the priority mail, because it's going to
oh, just
calculate based on the weight
gotcha.
and everything. Yeah.
2 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then if it's up to you, do you want to add an overnight service?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. I do get a surprising amount of overnight sales, but maybe wait to add that on until you're up and running.
Okay.
People often, like for movie sets and stuff and prop houses,
Oh, okay.
they need stuff quickly. They need stuff.
Okay. Well, that's something I didn't even consider. And then I thought about Tiffany's shoes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So overnight would be what?
So that would be USPS Express.
Priority Mail Express
One business day. Yeah.
right here. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Handling time. How soon are you able to ship items?
I would say at the longest 2 business days. Is that
2
the,
business days? Okay.
well, how do you do it? 1 business day?
I do same business day.
You do.
I do
Okay.
same business day, but my cutoff is 9 a.m. So if something sells, if something is paid for before 9 a.m., it gets
Get
shipped
it
out
out.
that day.
Okay.
Sells after 9 a.m., then it ships out the next day. But I'm always here. I have the ability to do that.
How about 1 business day?
1 business day. I would recommend same or 1 business day because you get, you'll be higher in search.
Okay.
And you get extra, you'll be able to qualify for a top rated seller. Is it top rated seller? I think it's top rated seller. And you get additional benefits.
Okay. I'm going to be doing 2 different locations.
Okay.
1 in Arizona and 1 in Virginia.
Okay. Yeah, we do 2 different locations.
Okay. You and Molly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now it's just me and me. So this is all new this weekend.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm trying to figure this out.
manage that when you're ready.
Yes, it's going to happen very soon.
Oh, yay.
Yes, sooner than I thought.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that was all part of the personal stuff that was happening.
All right.
So yeah.
What's your time frame?
This weekend I've spent looking for VRBOs for July and August for Scottsdale area so that we can go out and look for a house.
Okay. Very cool.
So his son's getting married here in June, the end of June.
Okay.
And I'm sitting in his room over the garage right now in Virginia Beach. So his family will all be here for the wedding. And once that's done, his house will go on the market here in Virginia Beach. And we'll head out to Arizona, where his office is now, and then go out for a couple of months together. I still have a house in Virginia, which I'm not going to put on the market. I just bought it in September.
Oh,
yeah. So, and I'll just keep it, and that'll kind of be home base for me and my kids. My mom and dad are still here. So we'll kind of go back and forth for a little bit, and I'll start up my business here. And I've got a line on somebody who worked with my friend Scott Woocher, who has the eBay business. He had a gal who worked for him doing all his eBay listings and stuff. And he ended up not needing her any longer. And I know her and have reached out to her to see if she wants to come help me out. And she's based here in Newport News, Virginia. And so that could be a really good mix and fit for me. So I've got my fingers crossed that that's something she wants to do. And she knows eBay. She knows how to list on eBay.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I'm hoping, but yeah, so it's kind of,
Yeah, shipping will probably be your big thing then.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's, I mean, UPS, I'm in an area where I live, there's business and business park all around me.
Mhm.
UPS is at my house all the time with FedEx, UPS, my postal guy. And so
Yeah.
it's convenient.
All right.
And it's gonna,
Yeah, I
and
mean, you'll be able to, I'm just setting you up with the USPS now because it's the easiest and they provide
Mhm.
that. But like as you expand, definitely, you can expand your offerings as for shipping and stuff.
Well,
But
and even like I was saying to you guys the other day, my best finds and things for resale are stuff I find out in Arizona.
mhm.
The resale stuff, what I can get stuff for out there and what I can and resell it for is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about having the opportunity to go out there and get more stuff to resell
Yeah.
online. It's
Yeah.
really exciting for me. So
This
anyway,
is like
we'll see.
perfect timing because you'd be
It
able to
is
build that
really,
base.
it is perfect
Yeah,
timing. I'm really
really,
excited.
really cool. Yeah.
So, so we'll see. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
All
Yeah.
right, so
So,
scroll down in your shipping
okay.
policy here. Let's
I'm
make sure
sorry.
we're set up. All right, no, we're good. All right.
Okay. So one day, international shipping. So eBay has their place. If anybody bought anything, it just
Mhm,
goes right
mhm.
to their
Yep,
place
yep.
in Kentucky. Is that where it is?
Sometimes it's in Jersey.
Okay.
It depends. It depends. It goes different places depending on where their hub is.
So is that what this is set up
That's what
for?
that's set up for. That looks
Perfect.
good. Um, and they handle the exclusions. Like if they can't ship something, they send it back to you. Like if there's a
Okay.
customs update or, something's now prohibited. So I wouldn't worry about any exclusions or anything like that. Kind of let eBay handle that.
Okay.
And you can save and close. Okay.
Oh, will affect that listing and all listings?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep. Let's see. Correct information highlight. What did we miss? Oh, you know what? Go ahead and remove that local pickup and hit save and close. I think even though you can, if somebody wants local pickup, generally they'll reach out to you and ask about it.
Okay.
Because adding it on, you can't have the pay now, if you have somebody select local pickup for free,
Mm-hmm.
and they want you to ship it, like it doesn't work well. So
Okay.
I do a lot of local pickup business, but they reach out to me and they say, can I pick this up? And I say, yes, I'll just change the invoice. But,
Okay.
when you have that situation, I think you can deal with it.
Okay. So where it has payment policy, Libby, and it says eBay payments.
Yeah, let's take a look at that and just make sure it's set up correctly. So hit edit or view, it doesn't matter. eBay payments. Okay, you want to have click
Require immediate.
this. Yep. Mm-hmm.
This one. Okay.
Yep.
And just save and close.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
All right, and let's take a look at your return policy.
Where is that?
Right under shipping policy.
Oh, edit. I wanted to have free returns.
Okay, so let's edit this.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't looked at this one in a while. Okay, so just say default free returns.
Right here.
Yeah, I would just change it so we know what it is.
Domestic returns accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do 30 days?
30 days is good. Yeah.
Seller, return shipping?
That's up to you. That's kind of a personal.
Well, how do you guys do it?
So how I do it is I do the free returns.
Yeah,
Especially because it's lightweight items, like when you get into
right.
your items. But if somebody says they just don't like it, like it's a remorse purchase, you don't have to refund the shipping. So even if you have seller free returns, if they just didn't like it or they're being a pain or whatever, you don't have to refund the shipping. But
Okay.
since you have free shipping, it's kind of a moot point, right?
Right.
Because-
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Scroll down a little bit. I forget what else is on the bottom of this. I haven't looked at it. International returns accepted.
I don't think so. That would be,
Yeah, I would just,
I'm going to check everything to make sure it
yeah.
looks really good before it goes out. But
Yeah, because international returns, like they can make you accept an international return, but the person has to go to the post. It's a whole involved thing. So rarely you ever even get an international return or a request for one.
okay.
I would just leave it unchecked, and
Okay.
that'll be your default return
close.
policy.
Good. Okay. So doing this will kind of seal everything in for each time I do a listing. I don't have to go through this every time.
You want to make sure that you select the correct shipping policy or return policy. Yeah, so you want default free returns, and when you're creating the listing, just make sure
Okay.
you're using your defaults. All right, and then so scroll down and we're gonna update the listing. Woohoo! Okay.
Okay, so
And
assign automation rules. What does that mean?
oh, don't worry about that.
Okay. Save as a template?
No,
No. I'm done now.
I'm done now. And we're going to go back in and we're going to update. We'll do the since you only have 2 listings up. Let's just go through. I'm going to watch you update your second one and let's see how you do. And if you have any questions.
Okay, so we'll edit this one.
Mm-hmm.
Edit. There it is. Okay. Take this out. No subtitle.
Right.
Pre-owned. No visible defect or wear. That's it, right? No visible defect or wear.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at people's, just see how they describe it, see what you like. Like I usually put up front, great condition,
great condition, yeah.
good condition, decent condition, rough condition, just depends.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that bag looks so cute.
Isn't it cute?
Oh,
okay, I hate myself for that one. Somebody invited me to their house for a handbag party. This lady was selling these. She made them. Yeah, I had no money.
Really?
It was $120. I had no money. It was one of those things, I bought it to fit in, and I cannot believe it. And I saw somebody else was selling one online from Virginia. She probably got invited to one of the same dumb parties I got invited to.
Probably.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. Tony Hinkle.
No, because she lives in Virginia Beach, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Still, yeah. She probably made a fortune selling these little handbags to people. Okay, department women, is this, should I change the department? It's women.
That's correct. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
It does have a chain strap. Take fun out.
It is pretty fun.
Product line, no. Oh, should I add feathers if it's
I
on
would.
here?
Yeah.
I can add my own if it's on here. Enter my own. Okay, feathers. No, 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 no. Okay.
Cool.
Small, no pattern. Shoot.
Wait until you see how you're going to start whizzing through these. It's going to be crazy.
Okay. I hope so. Cocktail wrist strap. Is this too much?
No, it's nice. It's good.
Get rid of this.
I mean, you'll see mine, and I have like nothing in my description other than the title and the description, but that's, I don't know that that's
You list a lot of stuff though, so I think
Right.
once I start listing a lot more stuff,
yeah. I mean, don't
I'll
feel
be
that
a
you
lot
need all
less
that. I think
verbose.
it's really cute and really nice description, but don't let that hold you back from,
Okay.
we did used to describe everything like that, and then
Until
until we were like,
Right.
yeah, we need to get more listed.
Okay. Oh shoot.
Because I did just have a friend ask me, she's like, your descriptions, there's like nothing in your description. Is that okay? And I was like, well, it's working for us.
That's right. In black. Okay. All right, no visible defects. Okay. Next line down. Okay, what else would you do?
That's perfect. That looks
Okay.
good.
Now I can go down to the.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this off.
Yeah.
Let buyers make offers.
I don't usually offer pricing advice, but I would bump that up.
You would?
I would. Feathers are really popular.
20?
I would personally go 9. I would go 29, 24, 29, because you have free shipping too.
Okay.
I would go 29.
Okay.
Somebody can always offer you 15. It's just so cute.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay,
here's
so
your policy.
this is where I've got to, okay, so if it's my default policy,
That's correct. Right. It changed that one for you.
it changed it? No,
It didn't. I mean, it updated that one for you because you
it did automatically.
the default on there already. You only had
Good,
one
okay.
policy. Okay. But the other ones are going to look a little different.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
you're just
this
going to use
is,
that drop down there. Don't click edit.
oh, no, I didn't mean to edit. Darn it.
So just, yeah, it's that easy. You're just going to use that.
So it's in there already. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Free returns, default, that's already in there. Perfect. Now package type. This one I didn't do.
You don't need to do anything with that.
I don't. Okay.
No.
I don't need to change the weight, right?
It's less than a pound, you said, right?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Update the listing.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, because now the defaults are in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can just breeze right through.
Yep. And what I'm
Okay.
going to recommend, and I do this almost with all of mine, is I have my phone and
Yep.
I go into my eBay app.
Mm-hmm.
I just do sell similar.
So when you do sell similar, what does that do?
So it takes my list, and I use it on my listings, not on other people's listings. So it'll just copy that listing and remove the photos, and you add the new photos in. And then usually I update it, I save it in draft.
Okay.
All right, so here's the steps. You're gonna go open up your phone, open up the eBay app, look at a listing you have, click sell similar, add your photos,
Okay.
and you just close it.
Okay.
Okay, and then I do the rest of my updating on the computer. So then you're gonna go into, do you see where it says drafts along the side there?
Hang on. Oh, do you want me to do
On your
it?
computer, I apologize, on your computer.
Drafts, yes.
Okay, and you're just gonna go ahead and oh, look, you have one in there.
Resume draft.
Yeah, so you're gonna hit resume draft off of your sell similar, and you'll just complete your listing, kind of like what we just did now, and then make it live.
Okay. Yeah, that's a boo-boo. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll save you a lot of time if you do sell similar, like do a couple more handbags, do sell similar, and
I have about 7 more handbags to do
okay.
today, and a bunch of jewelry.
I think the cap might be 10 items on a new account.
Okay.
So if you want to throw some jewelry and some handbags in there, if you want to mix, I think either way you'll be fine.
Okay.
But
so I did not, because I went to the bank, and even though I had my tax ID number, because I had an old EIN from, I guess, years ago, I was going to do something
yeah,
and forgot about that. And when I went to get a new one, I couldn't do it online, and found out it's because I had another name. So I ended up taking that name and changing it to Do Over Boutique.
Oh, okay.
Doing business as Do Over Boutique. Well, I had to wait and get my IRS paperwork, which I see is just getting delivered to me today.
Okay.
So without that physical piece of paper in hand, even though I have my number, I could not open up the bank account without that piece of paper from the IRS. So I haven't opened up my bank account yet.
Okay.
So I haven't linked the account that I want to my eBay account. So I haven't added.
You have an account linked. It's not.
I do. I have an eBay business account, but I haven't set it up to where I'm either basic or standard yet. Does that matter? With the number of listings that I could add per month?
Oh, okay. So this is what I was talking about was a little different.
Yeah.
You're going to start with the lowest level, the starter basic. They changed the terminology with the lowest level store, but that's not going to affect you as a new seller. Like they put a cap on new sellers, like
no matter what level I start in.
Yeah. So it's not going to affect your store. It's not going to, you're just going to have that cap on until you prove.
Period. Gotcha.
You can call them, you can email them and say, I have these items up. I have 10 more. I'm a good business person. I have this other eBay account that's my history. Use the data from that, and they'll usually work with you. But
okay.
At least I would say, like, get those 10 listings, like max out the listings you can get up there, even if they're not absolutely perfect. And then hop over to Molly and do like your branding and get your Facebook page set up while that eBay account is running through its paces.